Hello guys, here's another tutorial on Logic. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how I go about making my house music. I don't think I've uploaded any. It's Electro House onto YouTube. I don't think I've uploaded any. I don't know if I'm gonna upload a video about this, but this is my attempt on a Afrojack Dutch house lead. Tell me if I should post it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's exact or not. But this is what I've got going so far. I got all these, I got all my drums down. So I'll show you piece by piece how I put these together. So here's what it sounds like. See, it's like that. Got all these. Let me change this. This is snare, and then this is. So usually I would layer my kick, but I like the sound of this one. It's nice, punchy. But I'm going to show you what I did to make this kick. So let's just bypass this. Actually, I'll just make a new one. Reset setting. So here's how it sounds. I'll just solo this kick. So just a 4x4. You know what it is. So messed up on the EQ already. Reset setting. Put a little low cut on it. Do it about there. You don't want that much low end in it because start interfering the mix. Give it a bit of high end. Give it a bit of presence in the middle. See, it sounds pretty good. Also, I usually compress it. I will put a compressor on it just so it's more punchy. Turn down the attack quite a bit. Turn up the gain some, but I like to keep it down so it isn't clipping. So that's how it sounds. And now we're going to move on to this snare. This snare, I actually love this snare so much. This is what it sounds like. It isn't very good. Well, it might not sound very good because it just fits in with the mix perfectly. So let me take the reverb off of this. So this is what it sounds like. I mean, it just fits in perfectly with the mix. So this is what it sounded like before. Then I put an EQ on it. Put a low cut, as usual, as I put on most anything. And then I put a high cut on it. But with this snare, you can also put this up if you want it to be your main snare, but I just want it to be kind of the deep part. Wait, let me put this. So let me just reset the setting on this step. Low cut, or high cut, whatever. I'm being stupid right now. Alright, put the low cut on it, put the high cut on it. There. Now it should be perfect. See, it's just a perfect snare, even better with reverb. So now That's how it sounds. Now we're going to move on to snare 2. This is another great snare. See this EQ doesn't do Alright. See this EQ doesn't change it dramatically, but it helps it. So yeah, that's what the EQ looks like. Let's turn this down a bit. And then, yeah, I usually compress it, put a bit of reverb on it. Here's the main snare, which I also use to make the reverse snare. Same basic EQ on most of my snares, except for on this one I gave it more high end. Of course, put the reverb on it. Here's this reverse snare, I took off the EQ. This is it with the EQ. But to make the reverse sound, it's just the main snare that I had. But then I clicked reverse. See, nothing special. And then there's this, which is clipping a bit. I believe this is actually taken from the almond break, but this one has a lot more tweaking than most of my stuff. Here's this, it doesn't sound good at all. So of course put the low cut on it, but I put a lot of low cut on it this time, more than usual. And then I give it a bit of presence. Give it high end. Turns out to be a great hi-hat. So that's part 1 for creating electro house. Peace.